What do comedians do when we get off stage? Like a lot of other jobs, our co-workers become our second family. So once a month, I invite my comedian friends to bring over a homemade dish and a great story, and we hang out in my kitchen.
Cheers, guys. You know,
Hey, anytime we can come to Brooklyn in a sleet storm.
And this is where the magic happens. Everybody brings a dish, everybody brings a story. We sit, we eat, we talk a little about the food, then the story comes out. And the stories are the best part. Yeah, I'm very happy to have you guys here. So let's dish this up. Yeah, that soup looks good.
Try the soup, girl. I made the soup. I started with a handful of wheat. And then I used this box sifter to separate the wheat from the chaff.
What is this that I'm scooping?
It's smoked turkey and wild rice soup.
Oh,
So,
very high end.
And what's the story with the smoked turkey?
my brother sends his customers, he's an insurance man in Alabama, and he sends like 100 and something people these smoked turkeys from Bates House of Turkey in lovely Greenville, Alabama. So he sends me this turkey every year. I was off the list because I got a divorce and he didn't think one person deserved the whole turkey. So I had to call my mother. I had to call my mom and go yell at your son and get me back on the turkey list.
And you got back on the list?
I got back on the list, and so every year I eat the turkey. I usually share it with people, and then so when it's left over, I boil the carcass down, make stock, and then make this soup.
soup's good.
So yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to tasting it.
No, you have some. I'll
That'd be funny if he just sent you a portion. That was all you deserved.
The breast. They do a breast.
Partial breast, just half a turkey.
Are there Brussels sprouts in here?
There's no. There's jalapenos and green chilies and.
Love
I'm gonna act like I know as much as
There's 3
he
kinds
does.
of peppers.
This is how I taste food.
So
I do a wafting thing over my snout.
there's
Is
part
that
of there's part of a
paprika?
bagel.
No, there's no
Part of a
paprika.
bagel in here where I got high and put a dumpling in it.
It's perfect.
That's really good.
So possible.
That is good.
Got that homemade,
It is.
homemade flavor.
Henley, from Alabama, moved to New York.
Yes.
Was there any
Well, other than, all the stereotypical
Right.
dumbass,
Hillbilly shit.
incest, UFOs.
right, 1, 2?
Y'all use all 4 food groups: sugar, salt, grease, and alcohol. But no, the number one thing was Klan. Everybody go, tell me a Klan thing. I do have a Klan story, but it's a funny one. Where my friends and I were going to see Kiss in concert, and we were road tripping to Birmingham, Alabama, and we're in a Trans Am with T-tops that were homemade. I still believe.
They sawed them?
They couldn't afford the factory version, so just had
God bless them.
found a guy with a chainsaw, duct tape,
That could have happened in Jersey, too.
No, the first time I told this story, I was telling it to Foxworthy, and Jeff Foxworthy stopped me. He goes, "Please tell me it leaked." Of course it did. Of course it leaked. Anyway, we're road tripping over. Scoop Jackson from my other story, who is a black man who likes soul and funk and R&B and can't believe anybody would go see Kiss for whatever reason. But
Scoop Jackson came to the concert?
Yeah, we were taking him because we got free tickets. So we stopped to get gas halfway over there. We were ahead of schedule and we're out of liquor. We're boozing and drinking and smoking and going to the concert. And we pull up at this exit and it's a convenience store with a blinking light and a 4-way stop. And there's 4 Klan dudes in the stop light trying to get people to donate money to the Klan. Normally, being a small town situation, this is a roadblock. It's a common thing, but it's usually for the police department or the fire department or the cancer society or the heart association or the children, whatever. They got KKK and they're trying to get people. And the youngest one's 90. He's the youngest. So it's like 90, 95, 103, and a skeleton. It's
You saw wrinkled eyes.
It's just well, he's proud. He had the hood up.
Okay, got
he
it.
had the flaps up like Elmer Fudd. You can
Yeah, they put the flaps up.
See, like
like
the T-top.
He's got it flapped up.
That's the last thing my people see.
It's the flap go up.
When the flaps go up, we go down.
So, Scoop, we get out at the gas station. My one friend goes inside. Scoop looks over and sees these dudes and goes, "Oh God!" So, by the time my friends come back, he's like, "We have to steal the hood off the guy's head. I want one of the hats. I'm gonna take this back to Hobson City, Alabama, which is the black town next to my town." So we got the T-tops off, and so I tell my friend that's driving, I'm like, "Well, nobody's giving them any money for their little thing. People are just throwing stuff at them primarily." And so I go, we're right by the on-ramp, and I tell Scoop, I'm like, "I'll get a hold of your waist where you won't fall out of the car." I tell my friend that's driving, I'm like, "Here's $1, wave $1 at the guy, get him to come over to the car." I go, "Drop the $1 in the bucket." I tell Scoop, "You pop up, grab the hood, then you hit the gas, and we'll just snatch it off his head and go right down the interstate."
I like how you keep putting Scoop in these extremely dangerous situations.
So it worked. It totally worked, and we eased on over and
Who snatched the hood?
Scoop did. So I had him by the way. So my friend Broadfoot that was driving the car, he drops the dollar. Scoop's in our high school yearbook holding the Klan hood up and waving at the camera. There's a picture of a black dude in our yearbook holding the Klan hood, and so which we thought was hilarious and fun. And no, but they all got mad because they know it's Alabama and there's a Klan hood at school. They don't know we're taking funny pictures and drawing eyebrows on it and acting like we're pooping in it. And they just know Alabama Klan hood. So I had it with me in class, and they called me. They called all four of us to the principal's office because they finally narrowed it down to it was us. And so we all go in there, and I've got it with me, and the principal goes, I just can't believe you guys have done this. I think you're a good student. You guys are all good students. Look, I'll tell you what your punishment's going to be in a second, but really all I need to know is whose is this? And all three of us turn and point to the black guy. It's his. So if you really want to know, it's his.
Technically, it is.
It was, right. He snatched it and owned it, and he found no humor in that.
What was your punishment?
They suspended us for 3 days or whatever, so I stayed home.
For some reason, I thought it was going to be as ridiculous as him getting that. Now you find that Klansman, put it back on his head.
And give him $1.
Straighten it up and make sure everything's right.
I'm DC Benny. Welcome to Comedy Kitchen.
You moved in with a Bengali lady you
That
met
I
on
met
the
in
way
Ruiz.
house.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
how are you still alive? How aren't you somebody's jewelry?